Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Shark and Sharker video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. If you are unfamiliar with how this series works, basically we go into the dungeon with the intent of making as much money as possible. When we leave, we take all of the cool items that we found and we try to sell them so we can get an idea of how much they are worth. Been a pretty big shakeup with patch number 19 just across the game entirely. One of the important things is that generally loot drops have increased, so now there's a lot more money flowing into the economy, so prices of items are going up and people are starting to actually buy things again, which is pretty good, I think. It looks like it's in a pretty good spot right now. Like, it looks like there's not too much money. The prices aren't getting super inflated, but it looks better. It looks better overall for the game. Now, I'm coming in here cold. I have not warmed up at all, so we're going to be doing a warm-up run here in the Goblin Caves, and we're going to be heading to the High Roller Caves. Maybe we'll buy a luck potion too. I haven't been buying luck potions at all. I'm curious to see how that feels in the Goblin Caves right now with the current loot drops. I am kitted, by the way. I should mention, my stash is all frigged up right now, so we're going in pretty hard in the paint on this run. All of our gear has pretty much entirely relevant modifiers for the most part. I guess the +2 physical healing is not relevant, but other than that, pretty good stuff here. Pretty good equipment. Now, I was curious about trying Lizard Man for Slayer Fighter, right? If you didn't know, Lizard Man does not have the ability to wear helmets, but they get a +20 to their armor rating naturally, which is probably worse than your average helmet, right? As you can see here, this green leather cap has 20 armor rating. It gives you a move speed penalty, which is important to note. Lizard Man doesn't have that move speed penalty, but this leather hat gives us +2 strength, which is worth the -5 move speed penalty, if you ask me. So I think that Lizard Man's kind of stinky right now. Although the racial classes aren't supposed to have that big of an influence, I feel like, on the game. But losing your helmet slot's a pretty big deal, if you ask me. So I think the Lizard Man kind of underpowered right now, so we're not going to be playing them, but they are interesting for Slayer fighters, I think. I don't know, but to keep in mind, right? If you're curious how impactful 20 armor is, if you look at our physical damage reduction right now, we take off the leather hat, we lose like 2% physical damage reduction, so not a huge deal, right? Lizard Man is 2% physical damage reduction. I think I'd rather go Orc or Elf for the slight adjustment in your baseline stats instead, even though it's like net even. We're playing Orc right now. I've been playing a lot of Elf Fighter for the agility boost, but I want to focus more on strength here and see how that plays out. Anyway, let's stop dilly-daddling. Let's hop in here. Like I said, we're a little overpowered for the normal Goblin Caves, but, you know, we may see other super geared players in here too. You never know. It's hard to say. Just on my first scouting here, this guy might be pretty geared. Can we see you? No, not very geared, actually. Never mind. We're also, I should have mentioned before, we're rocking Adrenaline Spike too. We're rocking the Adrenaline Spike passive perk. So whenever our health drops below 40%, we get like a 15% action speed boost. I forget the exact numbers, but that's a pretty significant boost to the perk, if you ask me. Slayer Fighter always felt like it had 3 really good perks, and then 1 perk that did pretty much nothing for the character. It seems like a good buff to me. Oh god, sorry. I was trying to stifle that burp for a while there. Couldn't quite keep it down. Anyway. I've been enjoying playing Slayer Fighter a lot. I have not been enjoying playing Rogue lately. Rogue has been... for a long time. People out there were saying Rogue sucks, etc. And for a long time, I was defending it. I thought Rogue wasn't too bad for the most part. That people were complaining a lot. Rogue is feeling pretty bad right now. I gotta be honest, Rogue does not feel like it's in the best spot currently in the meta, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal that rogues are underperforming. I trust that Iron Mace will figure it out as far as balance is concerned in this game. Although they have been struggling a bit as of late, but I think they'll get there. I'm not too worried about it. Now we have a nice spawn here, and we have a nice zone. I don't know if we want Falchion there. It doesn't seem that... It's a green Falchion. I don't hate it, but my stash is so fricked up right now. I don't think I want to... I just don't want to bring it back for the inventory space concerns, really, more than anything. Okay. Load this. Now, if you didn't know, which wouldn't be that shocking if you didn't know, this little room right here is one of my favorite rooms in the game. We've got this lever here. And we should have access to one rare chest and one normal chest in here. And a mummy coming out of the ground here too. A couple of bonks there. One more headshot. There we go. I don't think this is guaranteed to be open, but it usually is. Yeah. Some lion's heads, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but in my experience, some of them seem to be like guaranteed not locked. Maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know. But it seems pretty consistently unlocked for me. That one, I guess. And the one in the room to our west, the lion's head chest that's in the downstairs of the prison area, that one I feel like I've never seen locked before. Which I think is interesting. Anywho. Oop. Let's take this. Someone has been killed by a giant centipede too. Now that probably... Where are the giant centipede spawns on this map? I know there's one in the northwesternmost quadrant in the bug room. Oh, my hands got messed up there on the damn keys. Unfortunate. Okay, let me real quick top off here. It's not a nice thing about Slayer Fighter 2, but one kind of nice thing about it is that you're kind of squishy. And by that I mean the nice thing about it is that when you're healing, it doesn't take too long to heal back up. Generally speaking. Usually like 1 or 2 band-aids and a health potion and you're topped back off. Oh. A second bug there. You stop it, please. Thank you. Let me put my axes. I have too many throwing axes. I've now realized too. I am never going to use all of these. I am not good at micromanaging my inventory during a fight. I've seen people with throwing axes. They'll throw a bunch of them. They'll open up their inventory again, start throwing more halfway through the fight. I don't really do that. I would like to do that more. Seems like an impressive feat of gaming. And it's maybe something that I'll eventually incorporate, but I have not yet incorporated that into my gameplay. Let's clear out the exit here. Let's kill the mummy. Let's try to keep this zone. Let's keep an escape path open to here if we ever need it. Now, I might have triggered that. I don't know, but that could be another person out there triggering that instead. Let's just sit. Get a recoverable health back. I do hear footsteps. It does sound like someone else is maybe triggering the zombie fart that we just heard. Let's take a peek. Second centipede kill, which is very weird. Yeah, it was aggro on someone else there, I think. It's facing to the southwest, and I thought I heard the footsteps go that way. So we should anticipate people potentially coming on our right here. Come back here. Now, some people prefer having AI interfere with fights. Me personally, I prefer having as little AI as possible potentially interfering with a fight. Right? You know, it helps add chaos, which is sometimes good, especially if you're losing a fight, right? But oftentimes, I don't have the awareness to properly use AI as a tool in the middle of fighting someone. I would just prefer a straight-up 1v1 usually. Let's clear these out. Come on. Okay. Now, I didn't hear anything over here yet. I think just statistically, there's got to be people somewhere to our south. Oh. Okay, so we got a portal to our west. This has already been looted, which I didn't realize. Oh, the centipede! I forgot about this centipede, so this is where everyone's probably dying. Okay. Have at ye. Oh, someone opened the gold chest too? What the heck? What is going on here, man? Oh, I guess I will take... I don't want these, really. Oh, hello there. Good evening. Not that good of pants there, I don't think. Not a terrible longsword. I don't think we take it, but I'm always interested in trying to learn how to play a longsword fighter, because it seems so fun and cool. But I'm just really bad at it, usually. Okay. So that rogue, yeah, he looted this. He missed the pearl necklace there. Did he make his way into here is the question. Doesn't look like it, and it's a gold chest, so we don't have any lockpicks, so... I guess we just leave. Kind of an uneventful first run here. That's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Oh, the portal is already opened. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. So that's... 3 people dead. 4... Uh-oh. Trying to account for everyone. Oh, they took the stair extract. That's 2 people have taken extracts now in front of me. 3 people dead. So there's 1 person left in the map, assuming that no one else has taken an extract. That's actually not a terrible felling axe. This hatchet isn't worth anything, actually, too, I'm now realizing. Here's our last guy. Hello. I was gonna come fight you, but then you talked to me. So now we're friends. Hi.
No, yeah, come in, man. I have nothing to lose, so you're good.
There's a portal here, so I'll just take it. Don't worry.
Is there a second one or just that one?
Well, yours should show up in the last little circle there. There's always one in that last one.
It's like my second day playing, dog. I don't know shit.
Oh no! Hold on. Let me give you some stuff then. Hold on. Here, I'm coming in. I'm coming in unarmed. Don't worry. Hello.
I'm a
Here.
warlock. I can't really do shit anyway.
Here.
Oh, dude, you're the shit.
Take some of those.
Just me and you left, or is there?
We are the last 2. There's 7 total. I've seen 2 people in front of me extract. 3 people have died, so that means we're the last 2. So there's enough portals for both of us. Oh, go get that before it goes away.
Awesome. Appreciate it, buddy.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate it.
Now I guess I'm taking the hatchet here. And you know what? I'm taking the felling axe too. Look at that. He did me a favor, I guess, ultimately. Okay. Good first run. Oh, buddy, take the portal, please. Buddy, the portal, please. Okay, good. I was a little worried he'd get distracted looting there and not get into the portal on time. But luckily, not an issue. Okay. So first run is a success. Inventory is kind of fucked here. I might have to just vendor this felling axe and this hatchet just to make space. Let's see. I'm gonna sell the Grave Essence too. And then I think the felling axe could actually sell. +5 physical power is not terrible, and it's I think a pretty high roll for a green axe. But I ain't got that sort of time right now. We're gaming. Oh, I missed a ruby. So we have almost enough space here. I might have to, like, you know what I can do? I'm gonna buy 2. Hold on, I'm the wrong guy. I'm gonna buy 2 coin purses. I'm going to sell. I saw some Grave Essence up in here we can sell real quick. We're going to sell these 2 Grave Essences. And then we should have enough inventory space. The silver coins we can get rid of too. Okay. We have way too many supplies. You know, I can buy some bolts as well. We have too many supplies. I'm never going to use them all. But if we die, whatever. It saves me the trouble of having to worry about my inventory. Let's go in here. High roller this time. We're not going to be as friendly now because high roller is a little bit more of a competitive environment here. But we'll see if we can make some money. Oh, and luck potion too. I forgot about that. I could have actually just, you know, maybe save some space by buying this first. Yeah, let's buy that. Let's see how it goes. I'm very excited. I'll put that right there and drink it when we get in. I wonder if luck potions and things like that are going to be considered better now that Bard had its passive luck nerfed. I am curious about that. What's my best axe? Hold on. You scoping me out here, bud? Pretty good equipment. Nothing super crazy. Double is now an interesting item now that it has a will or agility bonus instead of, I think it was knowledge or will. I forget which one it was before. I think it was will actually. And now it has an agility bonus, which is pretty interesting. We'll make it a pretty good piece of body armor to wear. Maybe better than the Marauder's outfit now on average. Should be interesting to see. And if people are friendly, we'll maybe consider it here. It's going to be, again, we're going to be assuming people are going to be hostile for the most part. I do like this well, the specific spawn itself I don't like, but the zone for our spawn is pretty good. The bug room's got pretty good loot in it. So I don't mind heading up that way first. I do want to kill this one goblin. That way, in case we need to retreat here, this zone is at least somewhat cleared out. You don't want to waste your whole time clearing, because then you're going to get, you know, no time looting. How are we doing on a luck roll? I forgot to check that, by the way. Dang, minimum roll on the luck potion. You know what we'll do, too? Leave no trace. Don't let them know we spawned here. Let's get the spider spawners first here. Let's reload our crossbow and just shoot this guy instead. There we go. Looks like no one else spawned in here. Or if they did, they're playing it very chill right now. Okay. Let's come over here, break this jar. One thing I'm worried about is this just happening right here. God damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been worse there for sure. You break these? Thank you. I don't like going downstairs in here. I find it not often worth the time to do so. But there's a centipede down there. And centipedes have pretty consistently good loot. Let's clear upstairs first, then we'll maybe go downstairs afterwards. Okay. Also, the nice thing about this room is there's so many collectibles just sitting on the floor. It's very nice. Take a sip here. Stop, back off. All of that, meh. Oh, got a bat coming in. Where you at? Well, I do hear someone to our south. Oh, no. Okay, well. That's unfortunate for him. Let's honor his memory, though. And take his shit. Not a bad round shield. Ooh, that's a really good locket. I'm gonna use that, actually. That's sick. That's very good. Not a bad pair of boots as well. He had some pretty good loot. Not a bad lantern there either. Better gloves than mine. I'll just drop these. Can I put these on? Thank you. Other than that, not much else. Yeah, the cultist tunic is pretty bad, so are the lace turn shoes. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to drop some axes. I'm never going to use all these. I'm sorry to say. Okay, there we go. That should be fine for now. Will this kill in 2 headshots? I don't think so. Yeah. One more sword hit should kill, though, I think. Yep. It was nice of the fighter to close the door behind him, so whatever was killing him didn't follow him in. I do appreciate that. Nah. Our plate boots aren't that good, but they're a little bit better than those ones. Start working this shit down. You hear someone over in this room. Let's take a peek, see what's going on. Did he come into my room? Is he above me? A lot of broken shit. Which leads me to believe he's using some sort of weapon that's good at breaking boxes. Maybe a barbarian or a fighter. No signs of goblins dead above us. Which means either below or just to the south. He might have left. Looks like he spawned in the cage here. Okay, well, I think the way we handle this for now is we just close the door here. Clear out this side of the room. Oh. Death beetle killed. Not good loot from the beetles today, unfortunately. Let's kill Big Spider. And then we will kill the champion. There might be one more bug in here. I just want to double check, or a bat. Oh. Ox pendant, is that good? No. Not that good. I'm hearing the person more now. We should have time to kill it. This skeleton champion will drop pretty quickly, honestly. Not too worried about this. What the heck? Here's someone like VoIPing. They sound like they're drunk though or something. I don't know. One more? 2 more. There we go. He sounds more to my north than I would have expected right now. Just strange. That's like the worst skeleton champion loot I've ever seen. Drop the bandage. Okay, we got enough loot. We can just leave now, I think. I heard a portal in here. I don't know where in here it is. And maybe someone already took it. We also have the stair extract we can look towards. Oh. Let's try to go for the stairs here. Not too pressed by the goblin here. Come back, goblin. Goblin, come here. Okay. And it's already been taken. Okay. It's hard to tell because there's like a visual bug with those. Sometimes the extract is open, sometimes it's not. That one is not open. Is that the troll? Yeah, we need to get out of here ASAP. I heard portals in here. Where are they? Oh. This is where the last one's gonna be, so let's get these goblins out, I guess, up here. If it appears down below, we'll just drop down and get it. And there it is. Weird. Little weird, but that's fine. We'll take it. This is already looted. It missed the chest. Okay, a little greedy there, but that's fine. Not punished for it. Okay. Kind of uneventful runs. We did kill, and you know what? We made friends, and we did murder. So all in all, a pretty balanced run overall. Let's sell our shit. I'm curious about these boots because they're not the best rolls, but they're pretty valuable rolls. So I think they'll sell for hopefully something. And then, you know, we had a decent bit in collectibles too. Not too shabby there. We got a bunch of junk necklaces, but we got some good ones too. And I'm curious about this lantern. 3 physical damage bonus on a lantern. Not bad. I prefer the +2 damage of our green lantern, but this is an okay item that we might be able to sell for something. Unfortunately, though, most of this is pretty much trash. The frost amulet was what we were wearing. This is what we got, so we'll probably try to sell this and put this one just back on us for now. Other than that, you got the upgraded riveted gloves. We can probably sell these too, honestly. That shouldn't be a tough sell. And the falchion's pretty good too. The falchion, I mean, it's better than ours, I think, right? Technically. It's like a 0.1% better physical damage bonus. And then buff duration is more relevant than memory capacity, so yeah, whatever. There you go. Let me pull up the timer, and we will get to selling here. Let's get rid of some of this extra, the superfluous cash. And we can sell some other things here too. The riveted gloves will be pretty expensive, I think. You know what we can do? We can try to sell pretty much all of our items here, except for the wind locket. Oh. Apparently someone wants them for 100. There we go. Very cool. Thank you, sir. I think that's a fair price. And that's a good sign to me, at least, that the market is doing better right now, right? Or at least the economy in general is doing better, because you know, pre loot buff, those boots would have never sold. I feel like not even for like 50 gold. It would have been like a miserable time to try to sell those. But now it's selling for like a decent price, which again, the whole thing is like abstract too, right? When you think about the economy of this game, it's important to note that, like, if items are selling for less, it doesn't mean that you're, like, making less money, if that makes sense. It just means your money is worth more, right? If 50 gold now buys you, like, a blue falchion with +2 weapon damage on it, 50 gold is more valuable. It's not that your items are worth less, it's that your gold itself is worth more, right? It's important to be, you know, analytical is the wrong word, I guess. I don't know what I'm rambling. Let's go on to the gloves next. 9504. Is that how much gold you want for these? They're pretty good gloves, don't get me wrong. But that seems like a little bit too high of a price. Okay. Let's head to the rogues. 200 gold. I expect this to sell here pretty quickly. I think the rogues... Yeah, there we go. They're always looking for riveted gloves to try to flip. I asked for 200. There we go. Good negotiation attempt by just offering me less and then hitting the check mark. Good try, but sometimes you gotta hold firm. So, those sold for 200. The falchion... I've been told that blue falchions, when the economy is good, again, hard to say right now, I've been told that blue falchions pretty often sell for 100 gold, pretty easily. And ours is better than that one, I think, right? It's like the same. It's pretty much the same. Ours is actually... Yeah, it's about the same. Maybe a tiny bit worse. Let's go down to 75 on the falchion. And I would sell it for 50 if I had to. But at that point, I might just keep it for myself, too. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. 76, acceptable. I thought they were just offering me 80 and being lazy there, because they didn't want to split the stack. Now I realize I just pressed the wrong stack. Which is fair. Now here's where shit's gonna get a little fucky right now. So we got the lantern and we got the wind locket. The wind locket is good. This is like an incredible wind locket. And if I can't find a good buyer for it, I probably just won't sell it. But this is like... This is an insanely strong necklace, I think. Because right now, +1 all only exists on necklaces. So we have one of the most desirable rolls, a +1 all attributes roll, on our wind locket. We have the 8 armor, which is good for like tank builds as well. Right? This to me seems pretty good. And we have like a little bit of... Who doesn't love move speed, right? We have a little bit of move speed on it as well. This seems like a pretty good necklace. The lantern... Keep in mind the lantern will vendor for, I think, 30 gold? It will vendor for 30 gold, so we have to sell it for like 50 gold at a minimum in order to actually get profit. And at that point, I think I'd rather just hang on to it for myself for future use. So, we'll see. I don't know. Put out a last call here. And we'll sort now by utility. Guess utility. Oh, utility is a secondary weapon, or our lantern's a secondary weapon. My bad. That's not too shabby there. 300 gold. Oh, and we got ours for 100. It looks like nice. Hey, better than vendoring it. I'll accept this for 100. Not too shabby. And the necklace looking like it's just not going to sell. Which, again, I don't mind hanging on to. Not the end of the world. So, how did we do this video? Not a crazy amount of money, but probably the most money I've made in a... or it was 2 runs, I guess. But probably the most money I've made post wipes. That's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.